Good morning everyone, how are you doing? I'm Wayne McKenna, the Walking Dad. Listening and welcome to the Walking Dad podcast. When walking with kids, although they will be full of energy at home or in the playground, they will not have the stamina of body or mind needed for long, arduous treks. So it's important that you make your first walk fun, easy and short. One great approach is to take the kids on a walk, but don't mention or make a big deal of the fact that you are actually on a walk. Plan a route, get from A to B and pretty much distract the kids throughout. I'll go into many distraction methods that I've found useful in the coming articles and podcasts. Once the walk is finished, you can lavish your kids with praise, letting them know, for example, by the way, you've just completed a long walk. Well done, you did great. We walked 2 miles and you did it easy, etc., etc. This method negates any learnt negative reactions to such things. Example, I'm so tired, why do we have to do this walk, etc. If the kids are distracted by a long and riveting, and by that I mean engaging, conversation about such as the third evolution of a water Pokemon, etc., they'll forget the task in hand and be lost in a fantasy Japanese land where they'll really want to talk about it. It's important that you also try your best to be interested in what they have to say. The walk may seem a little wasteful to the adult as you may not be able to fully enjoy it. I'd say look at the walk as an investment. Once the first walk is under their belts, a walk to them will be a goal and a mechanism to gain praise and reward. So the location. Somewhere close to your home is generally a good idea, either a short walk or drive away. I'd keep the walk as a circuit where you start and finish at the same place. Reconnaissance. For every walk, there are several quick preparations needed. For the first walk, as it will be short, then it's a good idea to walk the route by yourself or with your partner or friend beforehand. This way you'll know the walk well and any issues that arise can be dealt with on your terms, free from the responsibility of watching over the kids. Check the weather. Ideally, somewhere between 10 and 18 degrees C, dry, not windy and in good light. Things to take. Take a drink with you, and taking some small snacks as little persuasions won't go amiss. If there's any chance of rain, take raincoats. It's pretty crucial that you take a mobile phone, so make sure that it's fully charged before starting the walk, and if you're taking lots of photos with you, either keep an eye on the battery life or bring a battery pack, which are now really inexpensive. As daft as it may seem, have plenty to eat before you go on the walk. It will ensure that you have the best energy levels you can have. Advantage or talking points. You can make the walk more memorable by taking in some other respects. I'll go through those. Walking to the top of a small hill or to an open vantage point. This gives a stop off where you can sit and discuss the view or perhaps point out a few known places. If like me you live in the Pennines, most towns are hemmed in by rolling hills that are perfect for some inward reflection. Walk through woods. Woods are magical places, and if you find a place to sit silently for a while, looking up, you will no doubt see squirrels jumping around and be serenaded by birdsong. Also, there are so many things to explore and seek out, collecting pine cones, spotting rabbit and badger holes, and looking for strange and poisonous mushrooms or fungi, to mention a few, can be great fun. Obviously don't bother the wildlife or touch any of the mushrooms, but take the opportunity to teach your children that these are there, they can be helpful, and some things can be harmful. Gardens and estates. These are generally full of things to do en route Do your research beforehand and point out any interesting things along the way. Country pub or cafe. You could make the objective of your walk or your brief excursion a rewarding hot chocolate or bowl of chips at a local cafe or country pub. Either start the walk and circle back to it, or make it the pit stop or your halfway point. Picnic. You could pick out some of your children's favourite foods or treats and tell them that today we're going to make the meal extra special by having them on the top of a really nice hill. So moving back to the main points, patience. As it's the first walk, it's important to try and enjoy it. If you do find that you have a savvy child that has fathomed out that you're trying to coerce them to do physical exercise and endure a non-Xbox great outdoors, then it's important that you stay patient and use positive parenting, or should I say master manipulation skills to get them around the walk. Try your best to encourage them with positive feedback or straight up distraction skills, like talking about the new game that they're playing on the tablet or Dan TDM's new video on YouTube. We are all humans and things may get frustrating at times, as any parent who's taking their children to the supermarket will know. Try your best to keep you cool and remember that it's the first walk and that you're trying to leave a positive impression on your children. Final point, safety. Like walking to the shops or the park, be aware to teach your children of the common dangers found on walks like water, roads, livestock and drops. Most of these are common sense, but I'll be covering some of the safety aspects in later podcasts. There you have it, so check out my website and Google good family walks near you. In the next podcast I'll be talking about walking equipment. I've been The Walking Dad, thanks for listening, please like and subscribe. Get out walking and carry on being awesome dads.